Hey there, so today we have another review. This is a beer courtesy, or not courtesy, but it's from Maine Beer Company, and this is Wolf's Neck. So Wolf's Neck is actually a educational like nature preserve that is right by Maine Beer Company. 1% of all of Maine Beer Company's proceeds go towards supporting organizations that do agriculture, renewable energy, clean air, and all that other great stuff. So anyway. This is a IPA, 6.5%, Mosaic, Eldorado, and Sabro. Haven't had a Sabro beer in a minute, so. Sorry, I got some allergies going on. Beer comes in a really nice kind of like medium gold color, light to medium gold color. A little bit of chill haze. It's like a light haze to it, actually. Not completely clear, but definitely not hazy beer, despite being from the New England. Nice looking beer. Wonderful white head. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty fresh. I mean, this is dumb fresh, right? Yeah, I mean, this was bottled 17 days ago, something like that. Like, less than, like, just over 2 weeks, and they just got in the store, like, this week, so. It smells pretty nice. I mean, it's got this, resiny, marijuana-y kind of pine dank character. Underneath is a good amount of fruit. There's, like, papaya, mangoes. A little bit of like rich stone fruit in here, a little bit of apricot. It smells pretty awesome. Cheers. Yeah, this Maine Beer Company. So, what does that mean? Like, these beers are exceptionally clean. I don't know if it's a water profile. Like, that's a combination of things. A lot of their beers sit around this ABV. Like, they have like pale ale IPAs. They don't have too many double IPAs. Like, dinner is one of them, but not really focusing on bigger, but more bodacious beers. They're, sitting at 6.5, so it's just right in the range of like IPA and pale ale. They're noticeably dry, and then they're a little bit pushed back on the malt. So, I think there's some kind of like crystal in here, or caramel malt in here, but very low amounts. So between water treatment, their yeast, like these are just really, really, especially this one, I find like a little bit watery, like in a good way. Like you could taste the water sort of moving through your palate on a very clean, tasty beer. This is just like very, 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 very noticeably different from New England IPA, right? Like obviously it's not hazy beer, but like they just plays a different way of like, levity, dryness, lightness, all that cool stuff. So the palate follows. I get candied orange, tons of that. Like almost like orange hard candies, candied orange gummies, chewable, fruity orange candies. Again, mandarin orange, all that kind of sweet stuff going on. A little bit of sticky mango, some apricot in there as well. Papaya continues. A beautiful, beautiful kind of candied citrus fruitiness. It comes in with a little bit of rind, a little bit of this oily tangerine mandarin character. Reminds me a little bit of High Lie. On the back end, a noticeable stiff bitterness, but like appropriate. Like sits right, like it's good for 6.5% and it's proper. Hits on the outsides of the palate. It's piney, a little bit marijuana dankness. And it's noticeable and helps dry out the beer. So like, emphasizes and echoes that dryness that this beer has. The construction on these beers is just phenomenal. Like it's wow, like great aromatics, great transitioning of like fruit flavors and intensity of candied citrus and tropical onto this like, noticeable bitterness. And it's such a refreshing thing to have out of New England, right? Or refreshing beer in general. Just objectively, in my opinion, is a refreshing beer with the fresh fruity notes and that bitterness. But refreshing also just for big sludgy old New England, big chunkers out there. Yeah, excuse me. This would just be a great beer to take to a hazy IPA tasting. I think it just really cuts into toppy beer. Like it really just like slices through that. Versus a lot of them can be, heavy and weighted. This is just like a tiny little guy at 6.5. It's not even like an 8.5 or a triple IPA, right? Yeah, that's super good. I will say it sort of sucks. This beer comes in at like $8. So like if you extrapolate that, so 4-pack's like $32 for a 4-pack, which is absolutely insane. But it really is a nice treat. And yeah, I'm going to give this a 97. This is just absolutely world class. construction on this beer is absolutely phenomenal, and yeah, it's just darn good beer. I mean, yeah, okay. I personally like a little bit more impression, but for repeatability, actually, I'm making sure everybody's sleeping and all that good stuff. 98. I like a little bit more impression, but 6.5 is just so much utility out of this guy. Like, I would love this guy to be in 4-packs and repeatable. Unfortunately, it's not, but the rating's still very strong. That's an insane rating, 98. Like, that's for a beer that, like, I'm not going to reach out and go buy multiple bottles of, because it is sort of a treat to have an $8 IPA for one drink. Versus, like, you know, you can get high quality beer at $2, you know, $6 for a 12-pack. So, you know, sorry, $12 for a 6-pack. It's a $2 a can, right? $2 a beer. So it is a pretty special beer, but it's also just, you know, it's special in the pricing, but the beer is also very special. So you get that too. So it is what it is. Absolutely delicious. Post in the comments below what was your last Maine Beer Company beer, but these beers are fire and they come fresh, which is great. Cheers. Later.